Morning. Right. So I got my mic actually hooked up, uh, and realized my keyboard's annoying. So I'll be hopefully fixing that. Try not to use it. I had an idea the other day, do a CC bot rogue knife throwing. So I think that's what I'm gonna run today. I was thinking ogre, since they got the cunning, but also crit, and then maybe do some infusion stuff. Um, Since I don't think I'm going to put any category points in any of these, I think I'll just category point infusions and or inscriptions and get an extra one. We'll see. First, what we can do, remove thing. We'll do point planner. Oh, that's right. I was actually thinking about going anti-magic, but I don't know. I don't think ogres can do that. But I don't have the Krogs or whatever unlocked yet. That would be probably the best thing. Alright, if this one doesn't work, what I'll do, I'll go back. Maybe on like normal or something, not insane, and go unlock the big guys. Get anti-magic. We'll just so I think that'll be important. We're going disables. I'm curious, and I don't know, but throwing knives says this counts as melee attacks for the purpose of on-hit effects. I'm curious if dirty fighting counts as a melee. In addition, for each disabling effect, the target is under your melee attacks have a 3% chance to inflict a new effect. Curious if I can get that effect from my knives. That'd be cool. We'll test it out this time. We'll just do this is might not need. I think this would end up getting me kicked out of stealth, so could end up being pretty painful, but with this, it might be worth it actually. The level 2 to 3 gives me this 2 cone radius increase. I think that I don't need that maxed. This only increases the duration to 5 turns from 3 to 4. Hmm. This venomous strike does a lot of damage. I'm not going to use these two, even though this gives some pretty good returns. I'm not sure. I don't play a lot of rogues. I just had this idea the other day. So I'm not sure if I'm just going to get one shot later anyway. Oh, you see this? I don't need this level 5 because it doesn't actually increase anything. Although if I put a category point in it, does it change it? Yeah, if I put a category, I get a +5 radius. This gives a 20% increase if I put a category point. That could be useful. 3% attack faster. Um, the extra 3 stealth power might not even be worth it. Increased talent cooldown might be better. Yeah, and here too, 4 gets me max. When standing in an unlit grid, the minimum range for your full active stealth is 4. I think 4 is enough for that, so we can go up here. I'm looking specifically at the crippling poison. From 3 to 4 talent points, it's me. Four talents for 6 seconds or for 6 turns. That's gonna be really good. If I have to somebody up that close. Goal though is to not do. I think this is looking pretty good. Early game, it's going to be, I'm going to focus on the effects. So precise aim, um, dirty fighting backstab. You know what? Maybe I will actually focus, since these are both cunning, maybe I'll just focus this tree first. Get the crippling poison. It'll depend, actually. We'll have to test this out. If dirty fighting works, we'd focus that. That'd be okay. Accuracy goes up. Our throwing knife accuracy goes up with more accuracy. Good one. Just raw crit. Good. What's my range? Range 7. So I have equal range now. See somebody. I think it also goes up by damage is improved by dagger mastery. 5 74 crit chance. That's pretty good. Like this. This is a quick reposition. Tumbles. I think you're supposed to go thick skin by picking up items that have high constitution. I think I saw some people talking about that in the chat. I feel like train reaction is going to be the only way that I don't get one shot. We don't have tons of cooldowns. Since we're mostly doing on hit, I don't think I need to go all the way down this tree. And as good as this is, we'll just have to see later. It might be worth it to do. I find 3 points into disengage is nice. Gives decent speed, good range, and then also if I blow my stealth, I can jump out and go right back into it because it gets me far enough away. Range 5, this will be range 6. I can instantly go back into stealth. And we'll go description points for sure. Four squares away. I don't know if that's super important, but 50% chance to reduce the remaining cooldown. I feel like with our crit chance from this and this could be really powerful. Scar scripted flesh. And we could just kind of abuse. We might be able to abuse our inscriptions since we're going to run 5 of them. Right, one. We'll be able to run 5. Might be really strong. We'll see, maybe. And we'll max cunning probably first. Get some dexterity. And on the off chance that we hit, the off chance that we don't die in 5 turns, I think like 30 strength, because there's a chance that we get a really good on hit weapon. So maybe just like 40 in here. Hmm. I don't know. We'll just do this. Who knows? More even. We might drop base. We'll see. We'll see how. I might drop tumble for more. Thick skin. But I think that looks decent. So we'll hide these. This. Level 4. We'll see. This could just fail. I'm gonna auto cast these. I'm considering right now whether I want to get this infusion, or and drop my blink for this, since I have disengage. We'll just hold on to it. We'll see. We'll see how I'm doing if life becomes a problem. If we're like getting hit or something. By that point, it might be too late, but let's do it up quick. We'll do 2 cunning, 1 dex. That way we can keep our knife throw hopefully on track to get us distance, further range. Oops, accidentally auto attacked. I should probably turn off my bump attack. Let's see, does it? Yeah, I should probably turn it off, but going to, and it'll probably get me killed. Great. That's good. Cunning. Better blink. Let's see if this actually works. I was curious on this has an on hit radius +5 fire damage. We'll see if it all right, we did it. Ooh, both these stats are great for us. This could be good. Just make them bleed over time too. Both of these are, or all 3, 4 of these are all generic points. Getting extra generic points is pretty good too. Getting an early track might be really nice though. YOLO, let's just go damage. It's probably a bad idea. But doing it anyway. Alright, we can leave that. We can leave that there. Now we have the shortest range possible. We can focus on other stuff. Get a little bit further away. Oh, I used disengage. I was wondering why I wasn't stealth. That was long. I'll probably switch out my. This one's just too long. No cooldown's ridiculous, and we're not gonna use blink. Early levels, I like keeping it, like before level 10. I like keeping a shield just because it makes me feel like I have extra life. Oops. I want to get on that disable train. There's a good chance that I die super early on this one. Again, I play mostly melee champions. I say champions like League of Legends. Oh, this is gonna get me killed. Just going doors when I don't have damage. I like the brawler, berserker. I'll probably do another berserker. I got the furthest I've ever gotten on insane with a berserker. It's pretty recent too. I just think the regen's kind of broken. Okay, 25% chance. C. 15 damage on a chance versus 5 guarantee and against undead. That'll. This will give vision of me. This bolt. Probably not even. Yeah, I'm level 4. So. What we can do here. Give up. Increase our accuracy. Hitting. Go back. Upper room. Remove one from my poison. Well, hold up actually. This might not even apply right now. Because I don't have any of these things yet. So I'm not actually disabling squat. Need to get this. We'll just get increased range. We'll do that later. Actually, I have stuff to do. Alright, that's the boss. I could fight him. I could beat him too. But I get a lot of experience from doing that, so I'm gonna just skip it for now. Go die somewhere else first. I love seeing chat. I don't know what that achievement is. Let's look up. Achievements here. Kill the giant golem. Oh, it's the golem, the big golem. That means that they've probably beaten the game. That's really cool. The big golem at the end of the game. I've never beaten them on. Look, they're using a rogue like me. That's crazy. So an insane rogue can beat the game. Just I can't. That's the problem. But maybe we should ask, how do you keep a rogue from not getting one shot? Because the last time I played a rogue, I walked into a dragon and that dude blasted me and I just insta died. Lots of resistance management. I've breath of ethereal form, anti-magic, fertile frizzard. cold, dark, early game for master, lightning and stun for. Look at this. This is um, great information. The chat is a great way to get information, to watch other people succeed and fail. Get some funny stuff. She's probably gonna die. Let's have a. We're 5, so at level 6 we'll get up toxic death at level 6. Nope, at level 7, and then we'll put everything up there. We're not gonna worry too much about crit multiplier right now. We're gonna focus on poison. That'll be crit multiplier will be late game. Oh geez. Awesome, look at that, we get some dexterity. I do have the DLC, but haven't really explored it since I won on Nightmare Roguelike. I've been having a lot of trouble just getting to the master. But maybe I should. I don't know. I forget. I think they're called like injections from Ember or Ash, whatever the other DLC is. Ooh, good. Grease. But this time, maybe I will do better if I collect my. I'm gonna hold on to this because it has strength. But if I can collect some dark. Oh, I forgot to change. I forgot to change the name of this stream. Whatever. I guess it's still a test until I get a better keyboard and maybe a better mic or something. I'm just cruising. Hopefully, if anybody watches this, they'll have fun and tell me how bad I am. Give me some tips or learn something. I don't know. Been having a lot of fun playing Tails. Oh, that's the boss. I don't think I want to beat him right now. I'm level 6, so level 7 I'll go there. Just max out our. We'll get a distance. 6. Fan of Nice is like a lot of the damage. That thing smacks. It's huge. Normally, I would grab it right now, just for that burst when you need it. But since I really want to apply poison. My goal is to get that cripple going. I'm gonna go ahead and skip it for now. Our whole goal in life is not to get caught by that guy. We can beat him at any point that we want. But on insane, if you can, wow, this thing is just plus 60 health. This could just be fun to hold on to on my secondary. I don't need to have daggers. But what I was saying on insane, the maps, each time you go into a new place, it takes your level into account, which is the same as any time actually. But on insane, it gets, I think it's like 150 times, 150% harder every 10 levels. So if you can beat him before level 10 or level lock them before then, you can get more experience and the levels are less difficult. So like, at least for me, I used to die all the time to Gloom. That place was the worst. And so I switched to getting Gloom earlier into my walk. So I pick, like right now, I'm gonna go straight into the heart of the Gloom right now, and just poke around, see. We got a good starting point. We're not sitting in the middle. But we took a fair amount of damage. I might have overlooked something in my earnestness. Yeah. So this life regen from Soothing Darkness is really nice. Commit or not, I don't know. We'll make the decision later. Not who I want to talk. Lately, I've been dying to those shadow folk, the little shadow balls. I mean, getting me. Because I'll like try to run away. I had a brawler level like 20, 28 or something, but it was a skeleton, and I had already used my blink, and I was trying to run away, but I ended up while running away, one of the black balls, those things right here, these little shadows, one of them appeared in front of me, blocking my path, and I couldn't escape anymore. They got me killed. So those things are deadly. If I have the choice, I like to try and kill them first. Whoever it is that's spawning them. I like the brawler because you can just kick off. It's a sustain, so you can just kick it off with unarmed discipline, which is my favorite tree in Tales. All right, decision time. Da, 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 da. Well, you know what? This will give me some AoE damage too. Could be fun. Still no belts. Nope, I meant I just got my belt. I hadn't gotten a belt till then. Nice, some acid resistance. I don't think it's gonna help. Don't matter too much, but I like to keep some nature resistance. On the off chance of getting into a nasty fight with a Oozemancer, because those guys ruin the game. They'll just destroy you. So I try. Speak of the devil. Little baby Oozemancer right there. They're just so strong. For like the longest time, I could not use a Oozemancer to save my life. Well, that's so. But I ran one maybe last month and did pretty well. They get absurdly tanky and have high damage. One of the things though that I think I was doing wrong was, oh shoot, there it is. That's how you ruin games. Told you it'd get me killed. All right, let's cleanse this. Drop. It's going to fly away and instantly get back into shadow. That's why, right there, the disengage is just super powerful in getting me safe and at a reasonable distance. Even though I bumped, I didn't see them. Missed that. That was horrible. All right. Yeah, I'm stuck where I don't want to be right now. I'm going to. Those wolves, the hound just does so much damage. I'm gonna stay in the open move. I think I was looking at my profile the other day on like top killers. The hound was in my top 10 killers. and so was the fire insect from the summoner. They both they catch you, they just ruin it. This is 6% darkness on it, so um I'm just gonna hold on to it. I don't know if it's gonna be good. I really don't know what's great. This is what was that, 120 life total? I think early game that's gonna be just better. Better. Gives us a little bit more tankiness. I'm gonna go back. Alright, this is Gloom level 3. It means the boss is on it, and I don't want to fight a boss at this moment. So I'm just going to skip. Because as soon as I go and beat all the bosses, I'll be above level 10. And I'd like to get to the place. I can't think of the word. It's the elf one next to the scintillating caves that I started at. I'd like to get there before level 10 because I also find that late game or past 10, some of those rares can be really nasty. So I'd like to not be there. That'd be my preference. That's a lot of scary stuff. I have a theory too that the noble ego, which is the one that usually shows up on your belts, it gives you damage reduction from summons. I think that might be like one of the strongest egos out there because just you get like one of the bosses, the master. He summons necromancer, so I think all of his things count as summons. So if they're doing like 20% less damage to you, that's pretty crazy. And also summoners are the worst. By that I mean they're the strongest and I hate them. You get like a summoner oozemancer, really just ruin your day. This gives me cunning, so. But I think this burns on the. Ooh, a crit multiplier, but I'm not currently doing that. Lightning resist. Oh, it's the same as the one I have. We'll just go from there. Those guys. This is the one I was saying. The rich. I don't know. That rich flame spitter. That thing is my nemesis. All right. Messed up. but that's okay. Forgot to set my numbing poison. Enhances deadly poison, causing poison to reduce all damage. Yeah, that's what's up. Maybe that'll save me. Oh, look at that. I'm causing bleeding too. I already forgot that I had that from the escort mission. Got the I got the what's it called? I was about to say castration. I don't think that's it. Laceration? That might be the actual term. Alright. I'd love it if you stopped doing that. Cool, cool. As long as they don't have just a heal. They have a heal inscription, they just cancel out my poison. That's why I like I go heal inscriptions often. The heal's good. The fact that it takes no turn is great, but cleansing a wound or a poison, uh, wound, poison, or disease is just um, next level. Especially if you can't go a shatter of affliction, this rune right here, and you have to like rely on wild infusions to remove things like stuns. Um, I, sometimes you get unlucky, or I guess the ordering of it is such that when you use the infusion wild to remove a stun, if you had a wound or you were like cripple or bleeding or something, it removes that instead of the stun because of like ordering or something. I don't know. I feel like that's happened to me quite often. It doesn't end up removing the stun that I wanted. So if you have a heal, you can use the heal first to remove the physical wound or cripple or whatever it is, and then go into the wild infusion next, and that will get you to the stun. I guess you could just run 2 physical infusions. Feel so inclined. 1 constitution. This one's giving me 9 resistance right now. So I'm gonna hold on to this. And as soon as I get out of here, I'll take it off. But this boss is really easy to run away from usually. I say that, and I will laugh, I think, if I die to him right now. After saying that. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. I don't have any AoE. I do have some AoE. A lot. I'm just gonna shield now. Look at that. Block that 70. And do it. Just take a shield. that is how you die. Alright, this is level 3 up here. So the boss is in that room. I don't need to. We're level 8 and we still don't have a Rod of Recall because we haven't fought any of the bosses. We haven't beat any boss yet. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 if we count the first place, the Scintillating Caves, the Trollmire, Heart of the Gloom, and Norgo's Lair. We can come back through and wipe each one of those. I think I'll end up doing that tomorrow because I'm gonna have to get ready soon. I got some work I need to finish up, but we'll stop at 10. So 10 minutes from now. Oh my goodness, blinds. That's another thing that I used to think stuns were the things that got me killed the most. And they're annoying for sure. But blinds murder me. I've been losing people like flies to blinds. So I've started collecting, like actively collecting things that give blind protection. All right, I still can't get that. I think accuracy is like the most important right now because our whole thing, one, we're not going high dexterity. We're mostly on cunning. Because we're not on dexterity, we're not maxing our accuracy, but we need to hit. Like, we really need to hit. So that's would be really helpful. I think we want just another poison here because we can have two. You have 2 poisons. So what's this new one, right? This is reduce healing. That's okay. We're probably not going to stay on that one unless we need it. But yeah, we really, our big thing is we want to hit. We really want to hit with this build. Ugh. Those are my favorite gloves. Gauntlets. All right. He just dies from our poison at this point. That's why I make sure that I run like what is it called? Let me get the name. That's why I run heightened sense. Because my vision right now, 3, it's pretty garbo, but I can still see them and shoot stuff. Is he moving quickly or is he shooting something at me? That dude just gets destroyed. Our poison is pretty on point. But look at this. I can't see him, but I can see him. That's the power of heightened sense. Also, I don't actually know if I didn't. I forgot to use auto, set this to auto, my track. I don't like clicking it over and over again. So I'd much rather just auto it when nobody's around. That's how I get stuff. What's that core? I think that gives feedback, maybe? Full to me. That's cool. Not very useful for me. That's the opposite of helpful. But if I can drop it in my bank later, maybe I can get something good. I like to hold on to, especially this thing gives me 10% temporal. If I choose to go into the temporal place, pretty good. Not bad, but this one gives darkness. Oops. That's gonna get me killed. I know that's gonna get me killed later. Although I'm sure I'll die for other dumb reasons too. That's just how we do. Looking pretty good here. Thanks for coming close, my man. I'd like to finish up this and get to the elf place, the camp, whatever it's called, Ron's camp thing. We're playing this game over 1,000 hours. You'd think I'd know. You'd also think that I'd be able to beat Insane, but the more you know. That's why I love this game so much. Is I've played it so much. I have so much information. Yeah, it's still hard as crap. And every run feels very clean and okay. So we got here, boom, nice. We got our second ring finally. It's a pretty good one. I like having that nature resist against Oozemancers. I was saying that earlier. Yeah, fun with that. This has a great strength mod, so we might just hold on to it if we need some extra strength at the point. We are getting heavy, so I'm going to go through and just drop my old ones. I don't have to calculate any. Okay, so we got to level 3. We're just at level 9 now. We are level 9. We just got to level 3 of that map. And now we'll start into the, what is it actually called? Rawlorens camp. And finish this up. And when we get this one, we can start our tier 2s. And if at any point it gets even a little bit hard, we can come back through and fight all of our tier 1 bosses. But I'm going to enter here so that I know where I stopped. And I think this is all. I got 2 minutes before I said I'd end the stream, so I'll go ahead and play out the last 2 minutes. That's a dangerous thing in Tales too. You're like, oh, I'll just keep going, and look at this, I almost just died right there because I'm like, I'll just finish it up here. Watch, if I die, that would be classic Tales. Okay, I'm gonna be done for today and proceed to die on your character right at the end. Sometimes I'll play into the night and then just I'll start getting really tired, but I'm like at an exciting point, or my character's doing really well. I'm like, maybe I should go to bed. I was like, I'll fight this boss. I'll get here and then die. That's Tails. Step away. 1 square is enough, so you can't play me. He's not really attacking, so I don't need to blow anything. All right, everybody. If anybody's watching this or later watches it, I hope you had a little bit of fun. Leave a message or something next time. Come see me. I do it. I'm gonna be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday for for an hour, at least an hour from 9 to 10. And that's just the start of it. I'm kind of just starting here and doing Tails, but I'll probably expand into some other stuff too. I have a lot of games that I like playing, and I like chatting with people about games. Theory crafting is like one of my favorite things too. So, any ideas for fun characters, just let me know. I'd love to participate in stuff like that. Thanks, and have a good day. Just need to learn how to actually turn off the stream. Okay, there it is. Yeah.